want the chance to be able to make a big difference this weekend as you celebrate Father's Day in fine style, you can join us at Hike and Plant. It's happening tomorrow and you want to be a part of it. This morning, let me welcome the President of the Single Fathers Association, Mr. Rhondall Feeles, alongside Darien Jones, who's on the committee for Hike and Plant. Good morning, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us, Ruckus.
How are you doing this morning?
We good, you know?
What are we doing tomorrow?
Well, as you may know, it is on the heels of Father's Day.
Well, it's on the eve of.
Yeah, so you know, the eve of the heel on Father's Day. So I think it's expected that I make an appearance here. But on a serious note though, tomorrow in the Pinal Quinam area, Mendes Village, Siparia to be more specific, we are going to put on for the first time ever, a fathers and family hike and plant initiative. This is an initiative that actually came to me from the Hike and Plant Committee. And I mean, just hearing the whole concept, the whole ideology of planting seed, if you've heard me speak anywhere before, you know I have spoken about the value of fathers planting seed for future generations.
Of course, and we definitely see it still today.
Correct.
Darian, let me jump across to you because I want to get into the essence of why we're doing this in the first place. Tell me about the Hike and Plant Committee and what is the objective?
So Hike and Plant is an environmental initiative that seeks to bring everyday citizens into planting and reforestation to get persons passionate about the environment. And what we try to do is to get persons, everyday citizens, young kids, elderly persons, everyone to get involved in planting and really passionate about our environment. And that's where the committee was born, and we have partnered with many organizations, but this year we wanted to do something very special, and hence we reached out to Mr. Feeles and his team at Father Association.
Tell me why that reforestation project or the idea of reforestation so important to you?
Well, to me, from someone who comes from what they call South or growing up in the...
What they call South? Is idea from South? Well, from South, they don't put it South just so?
Yeah. Well, so what you have lived in the North for a long time,
right.
we only lighthouses, you know, considered...
That's a myth. Yeah. People don't know what they're talking about. South is South.
So growing up in that environment, you know, and the environment played a very big part in my upbringing, you know, through farming, you know, just interacting with the environment. So I was always passionate about that, and that would have guided my studies and activities. And being an opportunity to work in the environment really was a core experience for me. And I just wanted to pass on that. You know, the environment does so much for us that sometimes we take it for granted. Yeah. And it's just to bring that awareness.
Tell me why this particular area?
Well, this particular area in South is an area that has been affected by forest fires and some degradation. So it's an area we want to rehabilitate through replanting and reforestation.
All right. So, Rhondall, tell me why should people come out? Why should fathers bring their families out to celebrate this and to hike and plant?
I think it's about what it symbolizes, as I said. It's about planting legacy. I think this creates a prestigious opportunity for fathers and their families to bond. Family bonding is important to me, as I've said, and to Darien and to other persons as well. I think we need to put this out for persons who want to have whatever you want to symbolize that tree to be to you and your family. Use that as the opportunity to do it. In my personal space, as I've said before, this will be a space for my sons and I, you know, where they call the passage of rights.
Yeah.
I want that to symbolize that for me. You may have lost your father, you want a tree to symbolize his memory. Same thing, you may have lost your child as a father, you want to have some kind of symbolistic planting process, or planting some seed physically that will have some symbolistic value in your life. I encourage you to come out. Come out, mothers with your sons, fathers with your children. Come out and be a part of this experience. As I said, we want to be able, for years later down the road, for our family to pass and see the pui in bloom.
Ah, boy.
And say, hey, we planted that tree.
Yeah.
Your sons to pass and say, my father planted those trees there.
Yeah.
I think we need to start to leave legacy. We need to have generational value passed down to our generations that are coming up after us.
Most definitely. But I understand that there's more than just the hiking and the planting happening tomorrow. Tell me a little bit more about what else is on display.
Correct. So after we engage in the planting activities, we have some key activities in terms of the health side of it.
Okay.
So we have Hands International, who will be registering persons for upcoming surgeries in July, cataract surgeries, hernia, both male and female, and also we'll have the Sickle Cell Foundation representing us doing sickle cell testing as well.
Okay.
So while we're taking care of the environmental health, we are also looking at health of individuals, families, and...
Because the two go together, right?
Correct, that's right.
What time does it start and how can people sign up? Or do you have to register, you have to pay, or how does it work?
So The event is free,
Nice.
thanks to the many support of corporate TNT and partners that we've engaged with. The event is free to the public.
Nice.
We start at 7 a.m. and we go till 12 p.m. Persons are free to come anytime during that period of time, and you can engage in the activities. In terms of registration, we have a pre-registration process via our website and our social media platforms.
Give me the website.
Sure. So the website is eco-tt.org. And you can find us at Hike and Plant TT on Facebook and Instagram. You can also email us at hikeandplanttt@gmail.com or WhatsApp us at 294-4917. And either way, we will give you your registration. Also to note, if you didn't get a chance to register via the platform, you can also register on the day and still be a part of the event.
All right, and the hike is going to where? It's just to the area that we're going to reforest?
Yeah. So we have set it out in zones. So we made it very easy. We have the zone 1, which is an easy zone where the young kids, persons who are not very familiar with hiking, can come do their planting. A medium zone, and then we have a more challenging zone. So it's within that area, but we're just hiking towards the area to the planting zones and then return.
All right. Rhondall, what zone you in?
I just going to say, I find when he says zone 1, he watch me. I don't know what he indicated.
Because he said it's for people who are not really hikers. So he watch. Yes,
no.
So then you're not really a hiker. So he watch you.
I mean, I will try to be as adventurous as I can be. I know my sons may be a lot more adventurous than I am.
All right.
But I mean, most definitely, I will be there, and particularly to the men's health issues as well. We want men to come out. You see, the only trigger that men have for illness is pain.
Absolutely.
Unlike women, where they have so many other biological needs throughout the span of womanhood. When they have their first period, when they go to do pap smears, when they become pregnant, our trigger is pain. So that's why most times we don't go to check nothing. So we want to encourage men to come out, and that day we have Hands International, as identified before, and they will be treating with those needs as well, and the Sickle Cell Foundation.
Fantastic. Well, gentlemen, I want to wish you all the best this weekend, because I know it's going to be a great event, and I think the work that you're doing is very, very important work, Darien, so please keep it up, and the entire committee as well. Before we leave, though, as you're here, you can look into, let me see, pick one and pick a camera and tell the nation something for Father's Day. Rhondall, you could go first.
Yeah. I mean, more so than anything, I just want to wish fathers a happy Father's Day. I want to encourage mothers and children to celebrate your fathers this Father's Day. Come out tomorrow, have a grand time, but on Father's Day itself, make him feel special, make him feel valuable, make him feel important. We may not say much sometimes, but you have no idea how much that means to us.
Darien.
Well, thanks. I'll just keep it very simple. As the theme of our event tomorrow is Fathers Planting Seeds for Future Generations. So I just want to encourage fathers, young men who intend to be fathers, to come out tomorrow, plant a seed for your future generations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rhondall Feeles, Darien Jones, for joining us this morning. Hike and Plant is on tomorrow morning from 7 a.m. Head across to ecos-tt.org, and you can sign up to be a part of it. You can get more information as you so see fit. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us, and a happy Father's Day to you both. I'm assuming you're a father, Darien. Happy Father's Day to you both.
We take care.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have another father that we're talking to, but he's birthing a brand new album, so stay tuned for it.